Whether you're contemplating a move, planning a visit, or just curious about what makes this city tick, today I'm giving you a full rundown on Tampa, Florida. It's unlike any other Florida city as it blends a vibrant urban life with easy-going coastal vibes, where the sun's always shining and there's always something here to explore. This might sound too good to be true, but stick with me because I'm about to show you what makes Tampa so special. So why are people flocking to Tampa like seagulls to the beach? Well, the answer is simple: the lifestyle. Tampa offers a unique mix that you won't find anywhere else. Imagine starting your morning with a sunrise walk along Bayshore Boulevard, grabbing a fresh Cuban sandwich in Ybor City or one of our Latin cafes for lunch, and catching a concert or lightning game downtown by night. You get the best of both worlds, a laid-back, beachy atmosphere with all the perks of a bustling city. The outdoor lifestyle isn't just an option, it's a way of life. From kayaking and paddleboarding along the Hillsborough River to exploring the endless trails in the many local parks, or just soaking up the sun at one of the top beaches in the country, there really is something for everyone. And let's not forget the endless events. From the Gasparilla Pirate Parade to food festivals and art walks, there's always a reason to get out and about. I've helped hundreds of families relocate to Tampa. Some move for a job, some to relocate near family, and occasionally you will hear for the weather. But no matter what, folks always have the lifestyle at the top of their list. See, Tampa, it's loaded with endless things to do, and it's a place where you can truly unwind and have some fun. We really do go by the live, work, play motto, and we are always looking forward to the weekend because we have a jam-packed calendar full of fun things to do. For example, I'm shooting this in September, and last weekend I took my 10-year-old daughter to a Luke Bryan concert for her birthday, which my 5-year-old was a bit young for. So while I was at the concert, my wife took my youngest to tour the World War II Victory ship, and she had a blast. The weekend before that, we went island hopping on a friend's boat, followed by my wife and I squeezing in a quick date night going to the Pearl, one of our favorite dinner spots in downtown Tampa. I've always said that we live where others come to vacation, but since Tampa was put in the spotlight a few years back, it's more like, don't New York my Tampa. And let me explain what locals mean by that. Folks have always moved here from New York. That's not new, but Tampa has always had such an amazing balance of slow-paced living, and we sort of flew under the radar, so it was our own little secret spot. We don't mind people moving here. We just don't want someone escaping wherever they are moving from and trying to change our city because we love our home. If you're planning on moving here and you have the best of intentions, let us know where you're coming from in the comments because I, for one, love to hear from my viewers, both locally and those that are relocating here. Now, let's say you are new to Tampa or soon to be and sold on the lifestyle, but really not sure where to plant your roots and truly not sure what the different housing options are. Well, let's talk about that. But before I do, as you learn more about Tampa and the different areas, if any of it catches your eye, I'm Adam Morejon, a licensed realtor, and my amazing team eats, breathes, and sleeps Tampa real estate. So no matter if it's a well-established neighborhood like what you might see today or a new construction home that you want to build from scratch, reach out to my team as we want to help you find your next home and be your local real estate team of choice. Now on to those housing options. For starters, know that Tampa has got you covered with a range of neighborhoods to fit any vibe. Whether you're a young professional, a family, or enjoying your golden years, there's a spot for you. For city living, South Tampa has always been the affluent epicenter with a mix of historic bungalows and luxury properties. It's also known for having the highest concentration of boutique shopping, entertainment, and a food scene that will make your taste buds dance. Then there's the Heights for the hipsters at heart and young professionals that want easy access to downtown. This area is brimming with unique eateries, craft breweries, and vintage shops. As you start to move away from the city, you will find well-established communities like Carrollwood or West Chase that was recently ranked the #1 suburb in the state, attracting tons of families. And if new construction homes are more your speed, then look to the northern suburbs in Pasco County or to our southeastern suburbs, which I'm happy to show you on a map in just a moment. Out in the suburbs or nearby towns, people love the master plan communities with all those bells and whistles. Most of our newer communities, like the Lagoon communities, really try to create a lifestyle where you won't want to leave your neighborhood to enjoy your weekend. For those looking to relocate to Tampa, living in a community like this is also a great way to meet others as they typically offer community events. Now let's shift gears once again as I use the map to give you a brief lay of the land. Tampa sits on Florida's stunning Gulf Coast with the Hillsborough River winding its way through downtown, leading to the sprawling Tampa Bay. You can roughly see what we would consider the city of Tampa, with downtown Tampa being over here and the Tampa International Airport being over here. Then as you move away from the city center, you have the suburbs of Carrollwood and West Chase that we spoke about earlier. The northern suburbs in Pasco County, about 30 minutes or so from the city, in the southeastern suburbs from Brandon and Riverview all the way down to Parrish. You can find new construction homes in all of those suburban areas as well. Now, since we're here, this is the dreadful I-4 that takes you to Orlando when you want to visit Mickey Mouse. Now, you couldn't pay me to drive that on a Friday afternoon. To get around, you will use 75 to 275 that will drop you off into downtown, wrap around towards the airport, and then eventually either A, continue north following the Veterans Expressway, or B, if you want to visit our beaches, you can hop on one of the 3 major bridges that take you there. Now, once you're across the pond, most are familiar with St. Pete and Clearwater, but what about Dunedin, Pinellas Park, Palm Harbor, or downtown St. Pete? All the beaches are over here, intercoastal or waterfront living anywhere on the interior of the bay, and really, you're starting to get the picture now. It's becoming a mess, and there is no way you can figure out all the things you need to know when moving here on your own. Because of this, I urge you to call us and let my team help you in the planning process. We can help narrow down the perfect places for you and your family to set your roots. So what about our economy? Well, Tampa isn't just a pretty face, she's got the brains to match. The economy here is booming, driven by key sectors like healthcare, finance, and tech. The cost of living, surprisingly reasonable for a major city, especially compared to places like Miami or Orlando. You'll find that your dollar stretches a bit further here, whether you're looking at rent, groceries, or even a night out on the town. I recently shot this video comparing the cost of living to the quality of life, and while not technically considered affordable anymore, you can't beat what you pay for. The job market is diverse and dynamic, with a growing number of opportunities, particularly in tech and health sectors. And speaking of health, Tampa is home to top-notch healthcare facilities, including the renowned Tampa General Hospital and the Moffitt Cancer Center. And if you're an entrepreneur, Tampa's supportive ecosystem with numerous co-working spaces and networking events make it fertile grounds for startups and young professionals for the pickings. Now, I've always believed that Tampa was a place for the ages. One of the greatest things about Tampa is that it truly is for everyone. Kids will love the year-round outdoor activities and attractions like Busch Gardens and Zoo Tampa. Young professionals are drawn to the city's vibrant downtown and growing job market. And families, well, they find great schools, safe neighborhoods, and tons of recreational options. And retirees, well, Tampa's a warm weather paradise with no state income tax, making it an ideal spot to enjoy life without financial strain. I find that many cities in Florida can be a bit of a sleepy town or a true retiree haven. And what I find with retirees in Tampa is that they don't want to move here for sleepy time. They want to stay active. One of my dad's buddies is retired, and I have to admire him because every year he is getting himself into a new hobby. One year it was fishing, and he went fishing multiple times a week. Then it was travel, and he went skiing for a month on top of all of his other trips. And now it's pickleball. He told me the other day he was thinking cooking might be his next year hobby, and I have to say, that's one hell of an outlook on life where he truly is living his best life. And since we touched on the subject, why not talk comparisons? I had one family describe Miami as the Vegas of Tampa, that it's tough raising kids there because it never really shuts off. They prefer Tampa because you can choose your pace of living. Compared to Orlando, Tampa wins with its proximity to beautiful beaches and a less touristy feel. And when we're talking about Jacksonville, well, Tampa has more cultural diversity, a more active nightlife, and I'll take the warm Gulf water over cold, rough Atlantic anytime. While each city in Florida has its own unique flavor, Tampa offers a little bit of everything, a melting pot of culture, nature, and opportunity that strikes just the right balance. So why is it easy to call Tampa home? It's because it's more than just a city, it's a lifestyle. With its sunny weather, diverse neighborhoods, vibrant economy, and something for everyone. It's no wonder people from all walks of life are making it to Tampa. From the buzzing streets of downtown to the quiet, family-friendly suburbs, there's a perfect spot for everyone. Now you add in family-friendly, great job opportunities, and a welcoming community, and it's clear why Tampa stands out amongst other Florida cities. So are you sold on Tampa being your next home? Well, with so many choices to be made, it can be overwhelming if you aren't familiar with the area, and that's where my amazing team of realtors comes into play. Reach out to us and we would love to work together to find you the perfect place to call home. Make sure to check out my channel for more amazing videos just like this, and until that next one, I'll catch you later.